Hello again, everyone. In today's video, we want to go through a quick proof of concept we built for running a focus group solely with AI agents. Pretty straightforward. It's not too in-depth. We basically built out our agents. So we have our interviewer and our facilitator, and then we have a bunch of the participants. This is basically a bunch of 15-year-old suburban, urban, and rural girls of various white, black, Asian, and Indian descent. And so what we're going to do is we're going to have the interviewer ask them questions, and then the facilitator is going to compile all that into a report. Here we go. Let's give it a run. So an urban lifestyle focused line of beauty makeup products intended for use by 15-year-old girls, specifically focused on colors and hues encountered in large metropolitan cities. Their description is to provide feedback for this product line focused at them. So here we're going to go through and we show how many agents we have available. So including the facilitator and the interviewer, there are 30 agents running, totaled it up for 30 participants. The initial task is the interviewer gathers all the interviews from at least 20 of the participants, and then she compiles all the feedback, passes that on to the facilitator, who summarizes and collates all of the feedback into a report of this format. We shuffle the agents around to kind of get some variability in who is called, instantiate our crew, and then kick it off. And so here you see the dialogue that's running. I will say, if anybody has any way to trap this dialogue from crew, I think that would be spectacular, because there are so many insights that come in through here. So as you can see, our interviewer is calling on the first girl, the teen Hispanic girl initially, then they call the teen Asian suburban girl. And so what it's doing is just going through each of the agents, eliciting feedback, or participants, agents, participants, however you want to look at this, for this focus group, for this particular product line. So now it's calling its next participant, teen white rural girl. And so it passes them the task, participate in a focus group discussion, context here. And so what this is basically, if you look in the green, it's the feedback. And it's pretty unique that it's actually discussing. I never really have been exposed to a lot of different beauty products and makeup colors before from the rural girl. It's just going through, and here's from a previous run the output, where since we're currently running this one, we're going to get a fresh take on to see what the variability is in the participants that were called, as well as the projected output. So the whole purpose of this POC is to kind of look at new ways that these AI agent solutions can facilitate and assist, like not looked into industries or functions of business, aka focus group testing. Now there are limitations, if the product is physical and requires hands-on, touch, taste, smell, things like that. There are some limitations, but from a purely, text-based perspective, you could use something like this to kind of glean some insights that you may not be able to get, originally or initially without pretty large capital outlay to set up the focus group and conduct it and then run through the analysis. So here's the final analysis. So it gives the report title, executive summary, methodology. It kind of muffs on the demographic breakdown. So there are some things to be desired with this, but as a means of introducing nuanced ways to leverage agents to assist from a utility function businesses and organizations with their narrative, their branding, things like that. I think this is a spectacular use case for it. So thank you again for your time. FalconsAI 125. This has been AI agents to run a focus group for beauty product testing.